friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today have we got a great video for you, man. If you're an older guy, if you're an older lady, if you got a few gray whiskers or a few gray hairs coming out, this is the video for you to inspire you to get out and ride. This is about this is not about the youth culture of today, right? We so often get involved in youth culture, you know, where we go, oh man, to be young again. Well, I think we're going in the wrong direction. I'm just going to say that. I think we need to appreciate where we are and the privilege of being where we are. You know, we're not promised tomorrow, but we're going to talk about 5 things about the joys of being an aging rider. All right, but before we get started, do me a big favor, give the video a big old thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, hype the channel, leave a comment on your comment, then start yapping. You know the routine. All right, so number 1 is appreciate this day, this riding day, because we have fewer days left than the younger riders do. You know, it's unbelievable to me as I look back through my life and I count the years that have gone by and go, man, how many missed opportunities have there been? You know, we spend so much time looking back, you know, I should have bought this house, I should have bought this property, I should have taken that job. You know, maybe if I would have spent more time in this area of my life, my family would have turned out more successful, or maybe I could be more healthy. Maybe if I would have eaten better. But today is a new day, and you've been given this day, and you have an opportunity to go out and seize it. You know, I end every video with, you know, go out and seize the day, right? I really mean that. Carpe diem, seize the day. It is yours. You need to take it. And if you don't take it, I promise you, there's going to come a time in your life where you're going to wish you would have. So seize the day, man. Understand that we don't have as many days as younger people. We have to try a little harder. So if you start with the paradigm of valuing this day, it's going to change the way you feel about these rides. It's going to change the way you feel about everything. So the first thing, value your days because we have fewer of them. So number 2, well, number 2 is a good one. You know, I'm trading in my adrenaline. I'm trading it in for appreciation. You know, one of the things that I think that we fail to do as aging people a lot of times is just appreciate where we are at that moment, living in that moment. There's a book by, I believe it's Eckhart Tolle, called The Power of Now. And if it's not, I'll drop the name of the author here. But it's very, very important that we appreciate the now, right now. You know, you may go to the doctor next week and he might drop a bomb on you. You might just have a massive heart attack. I know that sounds terrible to say that, but it's true. And so we need to appreciate the now. We need to appreciate not only the motorcycle riding now, but we need to appreciate our friends, our spouse, our children, our grandchildren, even more, every moment. You know, when you're looking at things, see them like you're seeing them for the first time. Really look for the beauty in them. You know, I'm looking at that old house back there, man. That's just super cool. A lot of people would just go, it's just an old house, Bob. It's more than that to me. I'm experiencing something. I'm a part of what's going on in the world right now. And I love every second of it. So I've traded in my adrenaline for appreciation, and I'm just going to appreciate this day more than ever before. So what's another strategy for enjoying these beautiful rides as we age? Well, there is a transition that we need to make in our mind. We need to value wisdom over recklessness. You know, I will say this, that the people that I ride with as they've aged, and I've seen people go through many, many transitions in their riding lives, as I have in mine as well. You see people and they're changed, they're different. They start wearing a helmet. They start wearing gloves. They start doing things that they would have never done before. And you're going, wow, when did you become so responsible? They chose wisdom, y'all. Wisdom over recklessness. And it's a beautiful thing. You know, moving from a two-wheeler to a three-wheeler, is riding a two-wheeler reckless? Not really. I would say no, it's not reckless. I ride them, but I do know that as I age, that choosing the wisdom of knowing my limitations is a good thing, man. It's a good thing. Also, there's the wisdom of not squandering your time. You know, in life, so many times we squander what we have. We've talked about that already a little bit, but the wisdom of knowing that we need to get out and chase it every day. Embrace your wisdom. Don't push it off. Don't put it on some back burner and go, you know what? It really doesn't matter. It does matter. It matters. You're valuable. As an aging rider, you're valuable. You have loads of wisdom to share with other riders, younger riders, who haven't experienced what you've experienced, who probably never will experience what you've experienced, because the world of motorcycling has changed so dramatically. You know, there are many riders who will never ride without ABS. They'll never ride the machines that we once rode. Man, this is just a beautiful, beautiful drive back here, man. My goodness. Wow. You know, I came on a different route today. I really don't. Honestly, I just started making turns, and I don't care where I'm going. I'm just going to ride. But the wisdom is there. It's written on your heart. Share it with others. Enjoy your life. Appreciate your own wisdom. So today, I want you to choose wisdom over recklessness and appreciation over adrenaline. So what's another reason that we enjoy riding more than the younger folks? Well, I'm just going to say this. We get to enjoy the fruits of our labor. You know, you've worked your entire life to be able to have things and to be able to do things, and all of a sudden here you are, right? You get to buy the $30,000 motorcycle that you couldn't afford. You get to do these things. You get to enjoy your life more. Wow, look at that big old pole barn. That is awesome. That's a tennis court. He's got a tennis court. That is awesome, man. A tennis court under a big old giant awning. That is crazy cool. All right, sorry. I get excited. I appreciate stuff more. But you know, there was a time that I couldn't afford something like this, that I would have had to compromise and buy the cheaper model and not be able to enjoy my ride like I can. And now I can. If I want a new helmet, I mean, I'm not a rich dude, but I'll tell you, if I want a new helmet, you know what I do? I order it. If I want new riding gear, you know what I do? I order it. If I want a new motorcycle, I buy it. And knowing that I can do that is great. To know that I worked my butt off my whole life to be able to do that. And that's pretty amazing that we have the privilege of enjoying the fruits of our labor. I'm going to widen out and get around all that dirt there. So get out there, enjoy the fruits of your labor. There's a bunch of mess in the road there, huh? All right, so this turn is a suggested speed of 15, and because I don't know this road and it's been somewhat winding. Wow, these are beautiful roads, man. This is crazy. I've never ridden this road in my life. This is awesome. I guess I'm going to be curious as to where it pops out. I know how to get here. I just don't know where it's going to pop out at. But even if it's dirt, I'm on the canyon. I'll be fine. There you go. But you know, I never thought I would be able to do this. I never thought I would have a house that was paid for, and I would never be able to ride whatever motorcycle I wanted and have a nice car and, you know, beautiful wife and all the nice things that you have. The American dream. I'm living the American dream. So enjoy the fruits of your labor when you ride. Don't be shy about appreciating what you have. My dad used to always tell me, it's not enough to have what you want. You have to want what you have. All right. Well, we are approaching the end of this video, so I want you to do me a favor. Give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. I would appreciate it. I'm going to have to look at a map to see which way I go. Well, I guess I'll go the paved way. That's what I'll do. I'll just continue the paved road. I think I've been up to this section before. I think this road gets really rough through here. Yeah, I've been on this part over here, but I've always turned around right there where those kennels and those stables are. All right. But anyway, be sure to give the video a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, all that jazz. You know I would appreciate it. Let's get done with number 5. All right, so this last one, there's a dot in this one in every topic that we've covered, and that's this one. To experience the gratitude of the fact that we're still here and we can still go out and do it. I am grateful. It's not just about trading my adrenaline for appreciation or my recklessness for wisdom or even seizing the day. It's appreciating it. It's a gift. It's a gift. And to be able to appreciate this, to breathe in the air and know that I was gifted with the blessing of this ride. If you're not slowing down in your mind, if you're not opening your heart to the experience of being the aging rider, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. You're either going to be anxious about what you can't do anymore, or you're going to try to push yourself too hard into areas that you shouldn't go anymore. And you need to slow down and appreciate the moment. And I'm going to tell you, I am very, very grateful to be here. I'm grateful for you. You know, this little channel has grown unbelievably, and it's exceeded my expectations unbelievably. You know, I get crappy comments, and I have people tell me, you know, whatever, you know, blah, 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 Coach Bob, you ramble too much, or, you know, I'm tired of the good old boy shtick. I've got that one a bunch. But the truth is, it's not shtick. This is who I am. And if you don't like the guy on this channel, you probably wouldn't like me if you were hanging out with me. And that's okay. But I just want you to know that I appreciate this channel. I appreciate the ability to be able to go out and ride. I appreciate my 3-wheeled motorcycles. I appreciate my 2-wheeled motorcycles. I'm going to tell you this. I appreciate my beautiful wife. She is amazing. I appreciate my children, my grandchildren, my health, my friends. I want you to appreciate the fact that you can still go out there and do it, because that, my friend, will change the way you view being an aging rider. And if you can do those 5 simple things, I promise you this, you will have the greatest joy as an aging rider that you've ever had. It will be greater than any joy that you've experienced up to this point. You know, I didn't think it could get any better, I'll be honest with you. I remember riding as a young man. There's quail just flew across the road. As a younger man riding, I didn't think it could get more fun than that. I remember doing burnouts and wheelies and, you know, on dirt bikes, jumping and doing all kinds of crazy things. And I'm like, it will never be more fulfilling than this. It will never be more fun than this. But I'm going to tell you right here, right now, I'm enjoying this more than I did then. That is just wild to me. I am so happy to be where I am in my life. I don't want to go back. I want to be right here, right now. All right. Well, there you have it. Another one in the books. I know you got something out of that if you're 50 or older. And heck, if you're younger, now you know what you have to look forward to. But I want you to do me a favor. Yes, you, go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams, eat right, take care of yourself, and remember, if you're not having fun, you are most definitely doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day, and I'm just gonna ride this ride because I have no idea where I am, and I'll see you on the road real soon. It may be on this ride. I might end up in California, I don't know.